This is our transformer effects demonstration. We use this to show that a transformer is made up of a primary coil, a core, and some secondary coil. The primary coil is at wall voltage, and the secondary coil will vary in the number of turns. We'll begin by using a 30-turn coil with 3 light bulbs connected in series with the coil. Now, when we turn our transformer on, we can see that you can bring the coil near the transformer and you do not get any light from the light bulbs. But once we insert the primary coil into our secondary coil, the light bulbs light and become quite bright. And now if we change from a 30-turn coil, lighting just 3 low voltage light bulbs, and move to a 200-turn coil, we can light a 100-watt light bulb, which is a light bulb that typically lights a room. And that's seen here in front of you. And once we insert the primary coil into our 200-turn coil, you can see the 100-watt light bulb becomes quite bright. And so the electromagnetic induction is quite a strong effect. Now, in order to show that the voltage is proportional to the number of turns of the secondary coil, we have a small light bulb soldered in series with just a loop of wire. So here's our loop of wire. Now if we wrap the coil around our primary coil, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, you can see that our wire loop becomes a coil with 4 turns and lights our light bulb quite well. And now as we unwrap our wire loop, reducing the number of turns, our light bulb dims in brightness with every coil removed. Now if we double up our wire loop, as you can see here, and wrap it around our primary coil, once, twice, 3 times, you can see there is no light from the light bulb. And this is because the primary coil is not actually inside the coil or the wire loop at all. And I can just pull on my wire loop and it will just come right off. And so when the light bulb will only light when the primary coil is actually inside the loop of wire. And never will the light bulb light when it's outside, when the primary coil is outside the loop of wire. So now that the lights are off, we'll be able to more easily see the light bulb. And I'll begin by placing my loop around my transformer column. Now, you can see the light bulb here in my right hand. I'll begin turning the coil around my transformer. That's 2 turns now. That's 3 turns. And now that we're at basically 4 turns. So you can see the light bulb is lit fairly brightly. But now if I pinch my wire and turn it the opposite direction, what's going to happen? 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns. You can see the light bulb is not lit up at all. Now, what does that mean? That means when I pinch the wire and turned it around my column 3 more times in the opposite direction, I've essentially made it so that the transformer column is no longer inside the loop of wire. So that means I should just be able to pull on my light bulb and the loop of wire should just come off without me having to lift anything above this height here. Now let's see if I can do that. Clearly I was successful.